Hey boys, what is up? Welcome back. I literally just finished the Asia Battle Royale with Tibet winning, and now I'm already working on the Africa one. That's how dedicated I am to making these kinds of videos. Don't worry, shows will still be made, just, having my fun. So, we got all of these African colonies and the two only independent countries. So here we got French Algeria, Spain's back in Morocco, France is back in Djibouti, Belgium is back in the Congo, and Britain is back in Lesotho and Swaziland, because I didn't really want to form actual colonies out of those. So, you know the drill. Shuffle. This might be the shortest one actually. There's only 28 nations participating. So let's see. Which colony is down first? Portuguese Guinea. Okay, I think that's only going to be annexed by French West Africa. So, boom. Alright, we got a really short elimination so far, but I guarantee you, things will be crazy. What's funny is I did an Africa Battle Royale yesterday, and now I'm doing another African Battle Royale. Actually, technically it wasn't yesterday, but you get my point. I'm doing it very soon. Okay, next country will be British Kenya. Alright, it was about to be French Cameroon. I think this might be the most boring one because there's just a bunch of colonies. So Uganda, who was the Roman Empire, will take this. British East Africa will take this. Italian East Africa will take this. And I'll give the rest to the only independent major African country. Technically, Egypt is kind of a major country. No, sorry, independent country, who I guess you could say is major, but they're kind of British in a way. I feel like they didn't gain full independence after the until World War II. Actually, let me go and fact check that. Egypt in independence. Oh, they were fully freed at 1922, but they just had a lot of influence. Okay, so technically we have 3 major African powers. One of them being the country I was rooting for. And don't worry, the Upper Volta won't terrorize us again because, they can't even exist. So, yeah. Anyways, Italy's making some moves in East Africa. Here's the map so far, with Kenya being our most major division yet. Let's see the next elimination. I'm praying one of the independent nations goes far. Oh, instead we get one of the Europeans. It's Spanish Morocco. Alright, well, Spain is immediately out by French North Africa. Damn, bro, France is just taking all the Iberian colonies. Spain technically still exists in Western Sahara, but Next country will be... No shot! Another European? Belgian Congo. Okay, well, Leopold's tyranny is over already, dude. Okay. So, French Equatorial Africa will get this. British Uganda will get this. Rhodesia will get this. British East Africa will get this. And the rest will go to Portuguese Angola. This is crazy, dude. Honestly, this is probably the more interesting result. Because I could have literally just done only the European colonies. All of France's colonies will revive France. All of Britain's colonies will revive Britain. But I might as well have just included that into the Europe Battle Royale. Actually, I should have done that. That would have made things way more interesting. Plus, there would be 2 new competitors. So, actually 3 technically. If I include the dominions of Africa, things would get wild, but yeah. Okay, so I think the French colonies so far are the winning bets. French Equatorial Africa just expanded, French West Africa just expanded, French North Africa just expanded. So yeah, I mean, it's got French Cameroon. Okay, next one will be. Wait. French West Africa. Okay, I jinxed it. Their victory no more. Okay, so Spain is getting their payback. Okay, let's expand their the British equatorial colony. Liberia will gain a pretty big expansion later on here. The British will expand. The Giga Chads will expand. And the rest will go to French North Africa. A major French colony down so soon. It's kind of lame. You guys gotta lock in for real. Okay, but this is probably gonna be like the fastest battle royale. I'm predicting it now. This video will only be like 30 minutes. Which is something I could never do back in the day. But now, I get to record up to 2-hour videos as evidenced by the new Crusade of the Darkness movie. So, and the best part is, you guys don't even need to watch the prior movies to watch that, because this is the starter. This is like how the lore starts, technically. So, yeah. By the way, I'll make a separate Crusade of the Darkness playlist, but it's like in order of how you guys should watch the movies, or I might as well just rearrange the other playlist while I'm still here. So, okay, there's that, and we got the Americans reincarnated as Liberia. Yeah, they even have Liberty technically in their name, and boom, a major expansion, just like that. 23 left. Next nation shall be Portuguese Angola. Alright, we're also kind of forgetting here that France still exists in Djibouti. In the booty. Okay, let's give French Equatorial Africa this. Rhodesia will get this, and the apartheid regime will get this. Because this is actually the apartheid regime. I was joking about that with South Africa and the other Africa Battle Royale. But this is actually the apartheid regime, dude. I'm honestly kind of curious as to how I'll be able to like... It's like, if one of Britain's colonies wins, do I just release them as an independent empire? Well, this is gonna... Okay, once a colony makes it to the top 10, I'm gonna treat them ideology-wise like they're an independent nation. So they're not gonna be a communist or fascist dominion. And boom! South Africa's making major leaps, Rhodesia's making major leaps. So, yeah, next country. Who will it be now? No. British Rhodesia! I was just talking about them! And they got slimed. Okay, well, the clankers of Britain will take this. Portuguese Mozambique, let's take this. South Africa will loop around to take this, and the rest will be split between the gluttonous French Equatorial Africa, who's spanning from like the Sahara Desert all the way to the lush lands of the Congo. There might be the main French African colony now after... Wait, did they plot the downfall of French West Africa? Because I was like hyping French West Africa first. Did they get jealous of French West Africa? Oh, dude. French Equatorial Africa, that's messed up. Come on, man. Uncool. Let's get one of the British Dominions to slime yo ass. But, yeah, we also got French Madagascar chilling in the distance. We got, Monsieur Julien ruling the country, or the Dominion, I guess. But he's gonna break free. And he'll transcend time to bring back the transcendent realm of King Julian. Mark my words. The empire of King Julian will return and dominate colonial Africa. Next wheel spin will be... Oh, I thought that said French Madagascar. Wait. Turns out I didn't even have French Madagascar. And boom, Spanish Equatorial Guinea expands. Imagine if British Uganda eliminates British East Africa. That would be crazy, dude. But so far, Egypt, Italian North Africa, France, British Somaliland, and French Madagascar haven't expanded yet. So you guys gotta get to work on that. Who's eliminated next? Spanish Western Sahara. It looks like the French North Africans are continuing the job of their older brother and eliminating the last bit of Spanish colonialism in Africa. They only have Spanish Guinea to deal with, and then Spain will actually be gone from the World War II Battle Royale because they don't have any more colonies, gang. Okay, let's do that. And boom, British Gold Coast is expanding quite a bit. Next one. And who will it be? No shot! No shot! Spanish Guinea! Okay, France has successfully taken out all Spanish holdings, bro. What is France's problem with Spain? Like, oh wait, because Spain took some of their territory when France got eliminated during the Europe Battle Royale, and France wanted their payback from the afterlife. So they took down Spain proper in the Rift. They took down Spanish Western Sahara, and now Spanish Guinea. Like, look at this. 2 Spains in a row, and then Spain up here. That is crazy. But next elimination. Who will it be? Oh! Wait. The British Ugandan Roman Empire is back! Oh my days. It's been foretold. The Romans are getting their revenge. And Italian East Africa is taking some stuff too. The ancient rivalry of Uganda and Mozambique has returned. There is no way. This is actually peak storytelling right here. Uganda and Mozambique had so much had such beef. They took it and time traveled to 1936 because both of them lost. They're settling the beef here. And you know what's funny? There's a chance that Mozambique could kill King Julian's domain and Uganda will restart the crusade against South Rome. North and South Rome have returned. Watch the previous Africa Battle Royale if you guys don't get what I'm talking about, because Uganda and Mozambique have generational beef, dude. Like, actually, this is insane. Here's the map so far. North Africa hasn't gotten much action, actually. So let's change that. And let's see. Oh! Hope for liberty on the continent has fallen down. Hopefully we can get like a democratic or a monarchist or a communist to win, because we've already gotten a fascist and a theocracy through Sweden and through Tibet and Sweden respectively. So I better get some like good ideologies, you know? Know what I'm saying? Okay, let's get this. Let's connect to that. Boom. French, North Africa. Look at this. They're like punching into the equatorial Africa of Britain. Look at this, dude. This side here is so changed. Meanwhile, the eastern side is not really that changed. So, 17 nations left. Wheel spin. It's so laggy, dude. And it looks like old Northern Rome was about to fall, but instead we got the Suez. And you know what's funny? Egypt is technically still here, because Sudan in this game, if you guys didn't catch on, is called Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. Alright, but Libya, since they haven't expanded, I'll give them more. Including Cairo, the capital. Gaddafi, what are you trying to do here? What are you trying to do? I can see. I think he's trying to do the United Arab Republic Egypt tried to do, bruh. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Libya has expanded finally. It's about damn time. Next country. Also, I think the okay, so I got interrupted, but French Madagascar got eliminated before they could even transform into their true form. It looks like today was not the timeline. Oh, and it looks like Portuguese Mozambique takes it all. British Uganda will not be happy about this. But let's see who's eliminated next. The Portuguese Mozambique is actually eliminated. And it looks like Italian North Africa has been eliminated. Alright, getting some more expansions from the French and Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. This is crazy, dude. Meanwhile, France proper and Britain proper haven't expanded like at all. And it looks like Anglo-Egyptian Sudan will be Anglo-Sudanese Egypt. Because Sudan did a reverse takeover of the Egyptians, bro. Like, buddy, Egypt is meant to dominate you. It's the other way around now. Anglo-Sudanese Egypt, bro. This is hella weird. Now I'm kind of rooting for Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, to be honest. They're the new Egypt. And they have like a copper color as well. You know, kind of like symbolizing Egypt, but they're actually cooked now. Okay, nope, this time it's the British Gold Coast, one of the largest colonies, and again, another split up between the two French juggernauts of greed and gluttony. French North and French Equatorial Africa, you guys disgust me with your gluttonous tendencies. Okay, let's do that. And then French North Africa. We'll get this, like right here. Let's do that. And then boom, 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 boom. Alright. And then do that. So now we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 British colonies left. France has only 2, but they're super massive. So, next elimination. And it looks like the UK has been eliminated again? UK, you're on par of Russia for like the worst track record. The only saving grace you have is that you actually managed to make the top 10 during the Asia Battle Royale, but that's it, dude. That's it. And boom. Alright, next country will be, and it looks like it's Ethiopia, the final independent African country. Alright, Ethiopia, rest in peace. I'll connect Italy's little colony, I guess. France will get the tiniest bit of land. Actually, no, I'll give Italian East. Oh, wait, hold on. There, Anglo-Egyptian Sudan will get this. Italian East Africa will connect. British Somaliland and France proper will also expand. Alright, I'm sensing some expansions. Finally, these two decided to expand, and by these two I'm obviously meaning British Somaliland and French, like France proper, like this actual France. So, don't get it twisted, guys. Okay, let's connect that. Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. We'll get this. British Somaliland. We're getting up to here. And then France. This is the French. They'll get this. Let's go. Alright. Next freaking wheel. This is for the top 10. Dun, 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 dun. And it looks like it'll be no. Okay. The last remnants of the Italians have been eliminated. Okay, France is making more expansions. Okay, this is France's first time in the top 10. Just like how Britain's first time was in the top 10 during the Africa Battle Royale, France's first time in the top 10 will be in the Africa Battle Royale. I said Africa Royale for Britain. It was Asia, I mean. So, okay, let's do this. Damn, bro, Italian East Africa got clapped. It kind of makes sense. They were very surrounded. The Uganda-Mozambique beef is still going on, by the way. That hasn't changed. But who knows? They could get... I mean, I'll consider these guys as Roman Africa, so... I'll consider Uganda as Roman Africa, by the way. Mozambique, it depends on what ideology. If they land on monarchism, I'll just make them like a monarchist, like kind of like Lusitania colony, because you know Lusitania was a province of Rome, I believe. But damn, Uganda, you're locking in, and you made it to the top 10 once again. Damn, Uganda, you're having a double streak for real. Let's see if they can make it to the top 2. Oh wait, and one last thing, ideology. Alright, we got the ideology wheel back up. And I'm gonna go ahead and copy paste this. Add little lines. Okay, this first one. Okay, let me add like actual little lines like here. Here. Oh wait, I can just do this. Paste. 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 I said paste. There we go. Okay, this pasting tool is pretty inconsistent, or I'm just bad at it. Okay. And the final European. Okay. Let's see which ideology British, Ugandan, Roman Empire will get. And it looks like... No way! No way! We're gonna get another Roman Empire return, dude. Yeah, because we haven't had enough Romes. Next ideology. Alright, let's see what we get. And this is for, okay, a fascist. Portuguese Mozambique. Okay. I'll try and see if I can find a flag for that. Next, this one is for British Somalia, basically. And we're gonna get a communist British Somalia. Obviously, I'm gonna treat them as independent countries, so... Next up is South Africa. Well, what will they get, actually? Let's see. A Christian South Africa. Interesting. Okay, we're getting unique ideologies every time so far. Let's get a democracy. This one is for French Algeria. Okay, another communist. Okay, we'll remove communism off the wheel now. Goodbye. Bye-bye. And another C. Okay, this one is for Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, or should I say Anglo-Sudanese Egypt. Oh! Democracy! Okay, so we're gonna get a democratic Sudan, I believe. This one is for British Botswana. I feel like there's a high chance an ideology will be removed now. Ooh! No, don't go to monarchy, bro! I wanted to see an Islamic country for once, but I guess we're gonna get a British Botswana. Okay, this one is for French Equatorial Africa, the Chad. So let's see, let's hope they get like fascist. Instead, we're getting a Christian Chad. Okay, Chad is Christian. Okay, let's remove Christianity off the wheel. And now we can either get a Islamic France, a fascist France, or France how it is. So, let's spin this wheel. Come on, stay. No! Dang it! Dude! I wanted a fat... You know what? Nah, bro. We already had an Islamic country win. I'm gonna remove... Okay. This is not meant to be Islamophobic, I swear. I just don't want another Islamic country potentially winning. Okay, you know what? I'm rigging this wheel. We're gonna get a fascist France. Wait, do we? Oh, we only have one of either fascism or democracy. Yeah, whatever. You know what? Let's go with a unique ideology. Oh, wait, we don't have an Islamic here, though. Okay, fine. Islamic France it is. And now, once again, let's introduce the competitors. We got the 3rd Legion of Roman Africa as Uganda, because, you know, Rome had the 1st Legion of Africa in, like, their actual Roman Empire. The 2nd was in the main African Battle Royale, and the 3rd is this one. The Free Junta of Mozambique, the People's Republic of Somalia, Theocracy of the Boers as South Africa, North African SSR as Algeria, Sudanese Egyptian Union as Sudan, the Kingdom of Botswana, the Theocracy of Equatorial Africa, and the French Caliphate. I'm gonna color them as blue, because why not? They look really cool. Yeah. Oh, what? Wait, dude. There we go. There we go. They look really cool. Okay. And now with these 9 countries remaining, let's see who shall go first. Ooh, and it'll be the Theocracy of the Equator. It looks like French Equatorial Africa's greed has taken down their final African brother. I'm saying African because France, mainland France, is in the game. Okay, let's get this. Let's get this. And not Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, or Anglo-Sudanese Egypt. This is Egyptian Sudan, or Egypt-Sudan Union. So, okay. Egypt just got revived, basically. You know, funny, because Golden Cheese's skill is, like, reviving one of her skills, so... Quite funny how this has happened. Yet none of the countries I expected to win are winning right now, so... Okay, let's go up to here. And then let's do this. Down here. Let's get that. Okay, come on, stop lagging! Okay, let's do that. And boom! Next nation. Who will it be? It looks like it'll be the Kingdom of Botswana. Okay, we got like one of the most normal nations out of here. The Kingdom of Botswana has been eliminated. And it'll be split up between a fascist Mozambique and a Christian South Africa. Which is low-key more north, actually no, not north, more Central Africa now, to be honest. Okay, let's get this. And boom! And now for... Yeah, I was gonna do this originally in map chart, because it has like reliable maps, but I wanted to do it in Microsoft Paint, because it would be way more interesting. Okay, next country. Who will go down in the flames of history? No! Is it Sudanese Egyptian Union has been eliminated? Oh, wait, this is... Okay, Egypt actually brought the curse with them, dude. Okay, I'll stop giving French North Africa a heck lot of territory. Obviously, I'll give them some. But, you know, they won't get much. I'll take them up to here. And I'll stop right around there. France will receive Egypt, which means that they're gonna get eliminated next, because Egypt is just a cursed place. Like, if you hold Egypt, you're just cooked. Because that's what happened to South Sudan last round. So, okay, let's do this. Okay, France and French North Africa are bordering now. Except this isn't French North Africa. This is evil, communist French North Africa. And Islamic France has to... Bro, I swear, if Islamic France wins this... Like, bro... I'm actually just gonna roll off of... I'm gonna make them switch from Islam, to be honest, cause... I want a unique winner, you know? So... Yeah. Okay. So here's the map. The smallest country by far is communist Somalia. Who actually has all of Somalia? They were originally British Somaliland. Next country shall be... Oh, come on, don't go there, don't go. Yes! Okay, French North Africa has been taken down. France is making major plays now that it's in the top 10. They were trying to survive, but now they're trying to expand the more they can. Okay. Uganda now stretches to the Atlantic. This time they're swamping. They changed their strategy. They stopped gatekeeping themselves to just Eastern Africa. They're sandwiching themselves though. This is kind of a bad play. Are you sure about this third Legion of Rome? Okay, let's do this. And then boom. French North Africa all the way up here. It's lagging my game, I swear. This is new French North Africa, bro. Except, wait. The French Caliphate has taken over North Africa. This is actually hilarious. No, the Caliphate is in top 5. We have a fascist, a communist, a monarchist, a caliphate, and a Christian left in the game. Let's see who will be taken down. Oh! France has fallen! Bro, no! I actually wanted France to win, dude. Actually, now that kind of makes more sense, because, you know, it wouldn't make sense if we had a European power win an African Battle Royale, but come on, man, I wanted something unique, but they would have been Islamic, and we already had another Islamic country, so... Okay, now we're in the top 4. We have a pretty big Somalia, and a massive Uganda, who's actually taking back most of Roman Northern Africa, because, you know, they had some of that. Okay, the game plan for Rome is to eliminate Somaliland. But knowing the wheel, it's not gonna obey me, so... Yeah, look at this. These are the 2 underdogs right here. These are the 2, like, underdogs. Okay. Next. This is for 3rd place. Actually, no, this is for 4th place. And the theocracy of the Boers has been eliminated. It looks like Uganda and Mozambique make it. But British Somaliland is a new competitor. No shot Uganda wins this. Right? They're actually getting their payback. This is crazy, dude. But I already know they won't win. They're going down. I'm praying on their downfall actively. I want Somalia to win. I want to create a super cool, badass, communist pirate empire, dude. I genuinely want them to win. So, this is for 3rd place. Why is the wheel so laggy? How fitting! The 3rd Legion of Rome gets 3rd place! There's no way, dude. Of course, the 3rd place... Okay. The nation that literally has 3rd in their name was bound to get 1st. Okay. Let's color these in, because we're in for the final stretch. And we are 1 step closer to closing the World War II theater of the Continental Battle Royale series. Which is crazy, because I just started the series yesterday. And now, the final showdown is between a communist Somalia and a fascist Mozambique. Who will win and unite Africa under their respective ideology? The winner is Mozambique. Mozambique has avenged themselves from their loss, and Mozambique is the winner. They've done it after their humiliating loss against Uganda after they slimed out King Julian's empire. They played smart. They played smartly. They played not aggressive. That's the main thing. And now they come to dominate Africa as the Pan-African Unitary State. And now we look to the west for the final showdown.